The unknown has always held a certain allure, a pull towards the mysteries that lie beyond our understanding. But some secrets are best left buried, some creatures hidden. The darkness holds its breath, concealing things we cannot comprehend, things we were never meant to see. In the heart of the American Southwest, where ancient legends intertwine with the desolate landscape, whispers travel on the wind, whispers of creatures that stalk the night, shapeshifters that prey on the unsuspecting. These are not mere campfire stories, these are warnings, passed down through generations, tales of the Skinwalker. For centuries, the Navajo people have spoken of the Skinwalker in hushed tones, a malevolent witch, able to transform into any creature it desires. It can mimic the sounds of loved ones, luring victims to their doom. The stories paint a picture of pure terror, of encounters that leave victims forever changed, scarred by the sight of something both human and beast, something ancient and evil. But what happens when legend bleeds into reality, when the stories we dismiss as mere folklore are captured on camera? Tonight, we delve into a chilling piece of evidence. Footage so disturbing, it will challenge everything you thought you knew about the unknown. Deep in the heart of the Navajo Nation, where mesas cast long shadows across the desert floor, the legend of the Skinwalker is born. It's not just a story, but a deeply rooted belief, a chilling truth woven into the fabric of their culture. The Navajo people, known for their deep connection to the land and its spirits, whisper of a being that walks between worlds, a being that has betrayed the sacred laws of nature. They call it Yi Naldlushi, the Skinwalker. These are not tales told lightly. To speak its name aloud is to invite its attention, to risk drawing its malevolent gaze upon you. The Skinwalker is not a creature to be trifled with. It is a harbinger of fear, a bringer of nightmares. The Skinwalker is not born, but made. It is a Navajo witch or medicine man who has strayed from the path of good. Corrupted by dark magic, they seek the power to transform, to shed their human skin and take on the form of any animal they choose. But this power comes with a terrible price. The transformation is said to be gruesome, agonizing, twisting the witch's body and soul into a mockery of nature. The eyes, a dead giveaway, retain a chilling human intelligence. Driven by malice and an insatiable hunger for power, the Skinwalker preys on the innocent. It revels in fear, drawing strength from the terror it inflicts. Its motives are shrouded in darkness, its actions unpredictable and cruel. One of the most terrifying aspects of the Skinwalker is its ability to mimic. It can perfectly replicate the sounds of animals, even the voices of loved ones, luring unsuspecting victims into a false sense of security. Imagine walking alone at night, hearing the comforting call of a friend or family member. You turn to greet them, only to be met by the glowing eyes and twisted grin of the Skinwalker. The stories tell of people driven mad by the Skinwalker's tricks, their minds unable to cope with the horrors they have witnessed. The creature's ability to sow discord and fear is what makes it so dangerous, so insidious. Sightings of the Skinwalker have been reported for centuries. Whispered accounts passed down through generations of Navajo families. Tales of livestock mutilated, of strange figures lurking in the shadows, of eerie sounds echoing through the canyons at night. For years, these stories were dismissed as mere superstition by outsiders. But something has changed. The rise of technology, the proliferation of cameras and smartphones, has led to an increase in purported Skinwalker sightings. Blurry images and shaky videos have surfaced online, sparking debate and fueling nightmares. Is this the work of clever hoaxers? Or is something truly sinister lurking in the shadows? Is the legend of the Skinwalker about to step out of the shadows and into the light of day? The footage we're about to uncover was discovered under disturbing circumstances. On March 13, 2022, a lone hiker ventured into the remote canyons of the southwest. His camera, his only companion. He was never seen alive again. Weeks later, his camera was found abandoned on the dusty trail, its memory card intact. When authorities reviewed the footage, they were met with something they couldn't explain, something that sent chills down their spines. What began as an ordinary hike filled with breathtaking views and the sounds of nature slowly morphed into something sinister. The light began to fade, the shadows grew longer, and a palpable sense of dread seeped into every frame. Section 2. Whispers on the Wind. The hiker, oblivious to the darkness closing in, continued deeper into the canyon. His cheerful commentary grew silent, replaced by the sound of his own laboured breathing and the crunch of his boots on the dry earth. Then, the first sign that something was amiss. A faint whisper carried on the wind. It seemed to come from just beyond the camera's view, a distorted, guttural sound that sent shivers down the spines of those who first heard it. The hiker paused, his head turning slowly as if searching for the source of the noise. He dismissed it as the wind, but a flicker of unease crossed his face, a primal instinct warning him of unseen danger. Section 3. The Terror of Transformation. As darkness descended, the footage became grainy, the camera shaking as if in the grip of fear. The whispers grew louder, more insistent, accompanied by the sound of rustling leaves and snapping twigs. And then it appeared, a fleeting glimpse of something moving through the underbrush. Its shape was indistinct, shifting and changing like smoke on the wind. But there was no mistaking the eyes. Glowing orbs of pure malice, staring directly into the camera. The hiker, his voice thick with terror, began to run. The camera bouncing wildly as he stumbled over rocks and fallen branches. The sound of his panicked breaths filled the air, a soundtrack to his own demise. Section 4. A Legacy of Fear. The footage ends abruptly, the camera falling to the ground, capturing only a fleeting glimpse of a twisted, unnatural shape silhouetted against the dying light. Then, silence, broken only by the sound of the wind whistling through the canyon. The hiker's body was never found. Some say he wandered too deep into the Skinwalker's territory, his soul claimed by the ancient evil that haunts these lands. Others believe he's still out there, lost and driven mad by what he saw. This footage serves as a chilling reminder that some legends are best left undisturbed, that the darkness holds secrets we were never meant to uncover. The recovered footage, shrouded in mystery and dread, quickly found its way into the hands of experts. Cryptozoologists, those who dedicate their lives to the study of hidden creatures, pored over every frame, searching for clues, for any sign of authenticity.
Dr. Emily Carter, a renowned cryptozoologist known for her work on Native American legends, was among the first to examine the footage. The movements caught on camera, she explained, her voice hushed with a mixture of fascination and fear, are unlike anything I've ever seen. The way it seems to glide, to shift its shape, it's as if it defies the laws of physics.
Her words sent a chill through the room. Could this be the evidence they had been searching for? Could this be the proof that the Skinwalker was more than just a legend? One aspect of the footage that both intrigued and disturbed experts was the audio. The whispers, the guttural sounds that seemed to taunt the hiker were unlike any known animal vocalizations.
Dr. Thomas Baker, a leading expert in bioacoustics, devoted weeks to analyzing the audio. The sounds are deeply unsettling, he admitted, his brow furrowed in concentration. They seem to mimic human speech patterns, but there's a distortion, an otherworldly quality to them that defies explanation.
Could this be the Skinwalker's legendary mimicry in action? Was it toying with the hiker, using his own fear to draw strength? The possibility sent shivers down the spines of those who heard the recordings. While some experts were convinced of the footage's authenticity, others remained skeptical. They argued that in today's digital age, anything could be faked. Sophisticated editing software could create convincing illusions, blurring the line between reality and fiction.
John Riley, a visual effects artist with years of experience in Hollywood, pointed out the subtle inconsistencies in the footage. The lighting seems off, the movements too fluid, too deliberate, he argued. It's possible someone with the right skills could create this effect.
His words cast a shadow of doubt over the proceedings. Was this a genuine encounter with the supernatural, or a clever hoax designed to capitalize on our deepest fears? The question hung heavy in the air, unanswered.
The moment the hiker's footage was uploaded, the internet exploded. Shared across every social media platform imaginable, the video spread like wildfire, igniting a firestorm of debate, fear, and morbid fascination.
Millions of views clocked in within hours, each click fueled by the chilling question, was this real?
Comment sections became breeding grounds for speculation and terror. Some viewers, their imaginations ignited by the unsettling imagery, recounted their own encounters with the unexplained.
Stories of strange creatures glimpsed in the dead of night, of voices whispering from the darkness, flooded forums and chat rooms.
The legend of the Skinwalker, once confined to the hushed whispers of the Navajo Nation, had been unleashed upon the world.
The digital age, with its insatiable appetite for the shocking and the unexplained, had amplified the fear, turning a local legend into a global phenomenon.
As the footage gained traction, so too did the voices of skepticism. Online sleuths meticulously dissected every frame, searching for flaws.
Were those shadows shifting naturally? Or was it clever editing? Was that a genuine cry of terror or a sound effect?
Debunking videos flooded YouTube, each offering rational explanations. Claims of CGI and special effects aimed to dismantle the growing mythology.
The hiker, they argued, was a talented filmmaker, his disappearance a stunt. The debate raged on, a digital tug-of-war between belief and disbelief. The hiker's footage became a cultural Rorschach test, revealing as much about ourselves as it did about the creature it purported to capture. For some, it was a validation of their deepest fears, a confirmation that the world was a far stranger and more terrifying place than they had ever imagined. For others, it was a challenge, an opportunity to hone their critical thinking skills. The line between belief and disbelief had become blurred, the truth lost somewhere in the digital ether. Whatever the answer, one thing was certain. The legend of the Skinwalker had taken on a life of its own. It served as a chilling reminder that in the digital age, even the most outlandish stories have the power to captivate our imaginations and haunt our dreams. The footage, grainy and unsettling, circulates online, a digital ghost story passed from screen to screen. Is it real? A glimpse into Native American legend, or a hoax exploiting our deepest fears? The answer remains elusive. The power of a good story lies in its ability to linger, to plant seeds of doubt and wonder. The hiker's fate remains a mystery. Did he stumble too close to something ancient and evil, or vanish into the vast wilderness, a cautionary tale? The legend of the Skinwalker, once confined to the canyons and mesas of the Navajo Nation, has found a new hunting ground in the digital age. It lurks in the shadows of online forums, whispers from behind grainy images and distorted audio recordings. It feeds on our fear, our uncertainty, our insatiable appetite for the unexplainable. Some doors are best left unopened, some mysteries better left unsolved. The world is filled with both beauty and terror. Sometimes the line between the two is as thin as a whisper on the wind.